shaking, man. In fact, got my dermal hammer, chisel. Yeah, going straight Super Saiyan Destructo on this shit. See, part of that shit over there kind of cut a little too early. I thought I'd have been able to wiggle it out, but with the stud right here being down, that kind of stops me from being able to maneuver it out the way I was first seeing it. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit more right here, and that should be more than enough space to get that whole shit just to kind of fall through this space right over here. Maneuver it out, and then let's take off the wheels so we can wiggle this shit out. So we got it. You already know, we're Destructo on this shit. So this shit is a wrap. I'm gonna probably have to end up cutting the rest of this shit off. Order a new joint, but as long as the studs is good, we good. So, bar is out though. Let's take these wheels off. Let's get ready. So, we can maneuver this shit off. Well, let's call this shit a wrap. Take this shit off. Let's swap. Let's do it. Just got my rear progress anti-sway bar out the old Surfer. Now, let's jack this bitch up and get it into the new Silver Surfer 2.0. So, got bar, got my rubber bushings, got my grease, got my new end links. I went with the Pro Forged off of rockauto.com. I'll drop a little additive on here just to give y'all a little feedback on these, but yeah, these joints is definitely a little bit stronger, definitely way better as far as durability. So this shit out hella quick. These really weren't touched, so they were able to come out. I just got to get the end links out, but it's real quick, guys. It's gonna be it's gonna be 4 14mm nuts. So these two over here with the bracket that's gonna hold your right side. Come over here, got your left side. Where we put them? We got 2 bolts, bracket, 14mm. That's gonna be choice of artillery. And then, you know, Milwaukee for the win. So now just to get the end links out, I'm gonna check and see what size those are, just so we could finish killing this team. I mean, it really is really straightforward. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the upper end link out, so I don't have to worry about both of them. Just take the upper portion in out, take the upper one out over here, and just maneuver that whole bar out. And now I'll be able to install the new stuff. Make sure I grease the bushings and slap everything in. This is like fairly simple, really simple. Let's get it, team. So we got the rear sway bars out, right? So we got black is your stock rear sway bar, and then you can see clearly when you match it up to the Progress rear sway bar, it's a noticeable difference. Like, even you see the bushings, small ass bushings, big ass bushings, you know what I mean? Weight difference, this shit is super light. This shit got some weight, you know what I mean? So definitely gonna help with handling, should help the steering, should definitely keep me more grounded in the back. Can't wait to get the coilovers to put with this and get it popping. You already know. Share with y'all, got the sway bar in, got my rear Progress sway bar in. The way I went about attacking it to get it in is I slid the bar in, right? Now I rested the bar on my exhaust, which is still resting on right now, right? I put my new Pro Forged end links. Sorry about that. In. And once I put those in, put the top one in first, put the screw on, put this one in, put the screw on, and now I'm able to rest that on that side. Did the exact same thing for the opposite side, so now this is able to rest in here. What I also did was I made sure the alignment for the bracket was proper before I get ready to grease everything up. Same thing over here, just wanted to make sure that was right. Yeah, now my next thing is to use my Mobile One grease. So now I can grease the bushings, get those nice and lubed up, get them on here, and get everything set up one at a time. Let's go, team. Just pretty much use my Mobile One grease just so I can grease up the bushing real nice like that off. Just really wanted to grease it up. Now I'm gonna get the bracket on here so I can get that up, and then I'm gonna screw the bolts on hand tight just so now we can kind of start getting the sway bar, the rear sway bar secure. So let's get this rear progress sway bar in. I'll do the same thing for this side and lube up this bushing and then get this up here so we can start getting the install going. Let's go. Got the bushings on, got the bracket on. Under the bracket you can see the grease, have it non-sparingly. You know, just wanted to make sure got a nice amount on the inside. Now that that's lubed up, now what I'm gonna do is make sure that I'm gonna be able to pretty much just raise this up so now I can get the bracket to line up on both sides, but I'll take it one side at a time and just get one bolt on there. So now that'll be able to hold it up and that'll give me a good starting point. Alright, we locked in, team. You already know what it is. Let's go. So, locked down to the chassis now just to get the end links locked down. I greased the bottoms as well. I'll grease the tops once I get from under the car and I get to those. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, no. Let's go. I got the 17mm wrench, 17mm socket. That is to tighten down the end link, just so you can get it nice and snug. Because if you just try and tighten it down with the ratchet, and just tighten it down that way, it may spin in the back. So you definitely want to get a good grip on that and tighten it down. Because now I have the wrench in the back wedged against the bottom part. I put the bottom part in with my impact, so you know that's nice and snug. And now I could just take my time because my impact, of course, is too damn big to fit in this little corner space. So don't want to strip the bolt, don't want to do anything, so mess that up. So I just take my time. I got my Pro Forged end links. Those are sealed, so you see there's no cap on the back to like tighten down. Those are sealed. Supposed to be stronger, maintenance free, so we'll see how those hold up. Of course, got my rear progress anti-sway bar. Pretty much this sway bar should stiffen up my handling. This should help me with that body lean or the body roll when I'm going into turns and corners. I got the polyurethane bushings. Those are greased up, good to go. So we shouldn't have any squeaking, should keep the turns and everything crisp and responsive. Just wanted to give that to y'all, team. So you already know it's your boy Sir V, aka that OG. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You already know, team. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Keeping y'all in the loop, man. We getting this Silver Surfer 2.0 back to original abused VQ specs. You dig? Let's get it. Stay tuned.